got to achieve. And the children who took his life have forever changed the course of their own. Their actions so shocking and so senseless.
That one of the 12-year-olds had posed for a photograph carrying the machete and wearing a mask just hours before this murder took place. There was blood staining on the clothing of both the boys involved.
It's not the usual subject I want to talk about, but I felt so strongly about this. I wanted to see how other people feel about what I'm going to say. I went into the kitchen to make a coffee and turned on the news, like I usually do. So many times you hear about stabbings and shootings in Britain. It's true. Every time you turn the news on, the first thing the newsreader says, so-and-so got killed, so-and-so got stabbed, so-and-so got shot. You feel sorry for the victims and their families, and you get angry about the law in this country. It seems like the law doesn't care about innocent lives. The people in charge of making and enforcing the law seems to love crime, violence, and death because it keeps them in a job and their pockets lined up with the taxpayers' money. One major problem is that even when the guilty admit to their crimes, the law still protects them. They say everyone has the right to a defense. But what defense did the victims have? Especially in cases of premeditated murder. Kids, young girls being kidnapped from their house, raped and strangled, and their bodies buried. The list goes on. So I'm making my coffee, and the first thing I hear on the news is that a 12-year-old kid stabbed a young man with a machete and a sword. What's going on? Where did the 12-year-olds get the machete? Worse, the weapon was found under the kid's bed, and it cost 40 quid. Where did the 12-year-olds get that kind of money? How did their parents not notice a huge knife or machete in the child's room when they found it? They should name these kids and their families. They named the victims but not the killers. Why should 12-year-old murderers be protected? If they have the brains to buy weapons and set out to kill, they and their families should be named and shamed. This is why we have so much crime, because the law protects the criminals, not the victims. Who are these lawmakers? Have they not got guilt, shame, remorse, feelings, sympathy, value for humans? I'm 100% sure they haven't. All they are interested in is how long is each criminal case is going to go on and suck the taxpayer money. Sometimes they drag on purpose to make even more money.